Have you ever heard the story of a train? A train that appears only at midnight. A train not bound by stations or schedules, but by something far more terrifying. Your past. Tonight, you will ride with Daniel and discover the secret of the midnight train. It was just past midnight. The small town station was empty. Daniel, a travel photographer, sat alone, waiting for a train that would never come. Or so he thought. Then he heard it, the sharp whistle of an engine slicing through the silence. But the schedule was clear. No trains at this hour. Yet, through the fog, it emerged, an old, black locomotive, hissing, alive with a dreadful presence. And waiting at the platform, pale conductor, his hollow eyes fixed on Daniel. "Ticket, sir," he whispered. Daniel shook his head, but the conductor pressed a black, crumpled ticket into his hand. "You do now." Inside, the air was thick with dust and silence. The wooden seats were filled with passengers, but none of them moved. None of them spoke. Their eyes were glassy, empty. Their clothes from another time. A Victorian dress, a soldier's uniform, a suit from the 1950s. As if history itself had gathered here. Daniel's pulse quickened. Who were these people? Or rather, what were they? Daniel pressed his face to the window, desperate for answers. And then the world outside began to change. The neon lights of the city dissolved into cobblestones. Modern cars vanished, replaced by rusting antiques. He gasped. This was his hometown, but not as it was now. As it had been 30 years ago. The train wasn't taking him forward. It was pulling him back. The conductor's voice rasped behind him. "This train does not take you where you want to go, but where you need to go." The wheels screeched, and Daniel stumbled outside. He froze. There, on the street, was a boy. A boy chasing a red bowl. The boy turned and Daniel's heart stopped. It was him, his younger self. And then he saw her, his sister, running, laughing, following the ball, into the road. His chest tightened with dread. He remembered this night, the night she died, the night he could never forget, and never forgive himself for. "You have one chance," the conductor hissed. "Change the past, or accept it forever." Daniel's breath caught. His sister ran into the street. Headlights flashed. He lunged forward, screaming her name. Reaching out closer, closer, he could change everything. But the whisper echoed in his mind. Every choice demands a price. If he saved her, what would happen to him? His hands trembled. Tears blurred his vision, and then the world shattered into darkness. Daniel woke with a gasp. The fog was gone. The station was empty again. Had it all been a dream? He looked down and fro. In his hand was the same black ticket, but now, scratched across its surface, were new words. One last ride. His lips trembled. The train wasn't finished with him. And one day, it would return. Some trains take you home. Others take you somewhere far darker. And if you ever hear the whistle at midnight, remember Daniel's story, because the midnight train may one day come for you.